I was very intrigued by this shot. I think whoever's chosen to put it together has a real sense of humour. They deliberately went for the flaws.
A little bit too broken for me. Individually, they're great. Together, for me, I'd go no.
I wanted to win the prize a lot. I mean, 2 Degrees, face of the ad on the internet. It's awesome. Lots of exposure.
Your brief was to work in teams to showcase your best assets. Now, we did have a winning combination. That Frankenstein model is Rosanna, Tyne, and Ariana.
I was pretty gutted, but someone had to win and it happened to be that group.
Do you know what was beautiful about the shot? It was an interesting shape, it was dynamic, and you really did think about it. Now you have an advertising campaign to shoot for the 2 Degrees combo pack. Get going.
Thank you.
We did a photo shoot for 2 Degrees and it was pretty cool because we got to meet a lot of new faces.
Each of you girls are divided up into different parts of the product. So Rosanna's going to be using the talk part of the product, Ariana's talking about texting, and Tyna's going to be speaking about the data pack of the product as well.
We had set poses that we had to do, which it sounds easy, but they were actually quite hard because the way I had to position my head and my arm was quite awkward because it felt really wrong, but it looked good on camera.
This one, you've got the elbow coming out.
No, it's really good just actually winning a challenge. I've been coming second place kind of, and it's like, damn it, I just want to do better.
Yeah, you've got the leg there, which isn't looking that good.
We were really happy when they turned up because what we were looking for were 3 different looks that could be pulled together to make one really great combo. And we had brunette, red hair and blonde, which was perfect. And they were really, really great.
I wonder what the winners are doing right now.
They'll be introduced to all the top people within within 2 Degrees and stuff.
When we got back, and because Tyne and them were away on the challenge, everyone seemed so much brighter and happier, and they were all going, "Oh, Tyne's not here, we can have some fun."
Yes! Yes! Yes!
It was kind of sad but true.
Hold on, where's my iPod?
Can you please stop talking? I'm really grumpy this morning. I got woken up by a scream.
It just seems as though Tyne doesn't want to be here that much.
You know, one of those snotty-nosed kids that just stop time.
Well, she's rude to everyone.
Yeah. When she complains about everything, it's like she kind of takes being here for granted, whereas other girls who really want to be here just take everything as it comes.
Live like a model with Pacific Blue and V Australia. Choose your fashion destination, LA, Sydney, Melbourne or Abu Dhabi, and we'll fly you there with $4,000 to spend. Hit tv3.co.nz, answer a question and you're in the draw. Thanks to Pacific Blue and V Australia.
Hi girls. If you're the diamond, then who's the rough?
What? Oh my god.
That makes lots of sense.
We'll be advertising with diamonds.
Yeah. But then rough?
Maybe we're posing with bombs.
We turned up at Mainline Steam and we walked through the railway tracks into the big shed where the trains were.
This is an awesome location for this shoot. It's down and grungy and a little dirty, and it's awesome.
Good morning, girls. Welcome to the old Parnell Rail Depot for Mainline Steam. These guys restore these old locomotives for tours and expeditions around New Zealand. But you lot aren't going anywhere because this is the location for today's photo shoots, Diamonds in the Rough. And photographing you is Guy Coombs.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Guy photographed the Nike shoot in the Go Seas Challenge in Cycle 2. More recently, he shot down the Hobbit Hole for America's Next Top Model. This week, I asked you to stand out in a crowd for Tony. It's all about you. But this week, it's all about the products because you're going to be selling the stylish range of Pasco's jewellery. But you're not alone, because helping you sell this jewellery is your co-star, Vinny.
All you could hear was a few gasps and giggles. Yeah, we were pretty happy about that.
Remember why you're here, girls. You're the diamonds, Vinny is the rough. Let's go! Hey Yana. So you've got a half-naked lad next to you there, and it's going to be quite intimate. You know, we want you to be draped over Vinny and working together.
Yeah.
Right? So that's going to be quite fun.
Yeah.
So Yana's first up. You know, this is a working workshop. There's lots of noise and activity going on. It could be a bit distracting. Vinny, no shirt on, another distraction.
You guys need to be really close, like your best friends.
That male model is exciting.
Right?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Even closer, get your head right in with his. Move your head around, get in really, really close. That has to be really intimate, right?
So Yana's definitely very timid to start with. Took her a while to warm up. I think she got a good shot out of it, but I don't think she was amazing.
I need you to really sell the shot for me. Cool.
It's quite a challenge, having to act intimate and all that sort of carry on with someone you just met.
No, you're doing great. Just keep doing it.
I feel real guilty because my boyfriend will be watching this and he'll be like, Tyne, what are you doing?
Tyne was starting to get it towards the end, but in this competition, the girls have to nail it straight away.
It's taller than me, damn.
I know. So you're going to have to work with that. I think that Hillary did really well today. I think she is the shortest girl of the bunch, and she was aware of that, but really good at making sure she was right up on her tippy toes, getting in there in that shot and owning it. All right.
Yeah, Hillary came in, she was really believable, great energy with Vinny, the model, she was showing off the jewellery. So far, she's got the best shot.
Great. Aloha was the first girl to sort of really take charge of Vinny. I saw her grabbing his hand and putting it sort of where she wanted it. And really don't be afraid to move around.
I got intimate with him quite quickly because they wanted us to have like this chemistry and like a bit of connection. I think it was a good shoot, but you know, you never know.
All right, that's it. Nice work. Thanks very much. I really need some more expression out of you.
Yeah.
I need lots of variation, yeah.
Amber, 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 Amber. Well, you know, the thing with Amber is we just really have been trying hard to get more emotion out of her. It's like you're with this guy, but you just hate him. You hate him, but love him.
Yeah.
All right?
Am I getting anywhere with...
I definitely think there's a little bit more sparkle there, but still I think you need to take it to another level.
Okay.
Today I saw in pictures her beautiful long limbs, but just not enough emotional connection. Head up, shoulders back, confidence.
When Bianca walked in, she sort of hobbled around the corner all hunched over. I thought, she's going to be a nightmare. Don't be afraid to really get your hands in there and take charge of Vinny either.
It doesn't really help when you're the only girl in the competition who hasn't had a boyfriend, so you don't know what the hell you're doing.
I was really surprised by Bianca. She really brought every shot to life. She had a story to tell in her face, which was really important today. I want lots of variety. Yeah, nice.
Every time I walk on set, I'm not me anymore. I'm the model rather than Bianca, because there's some serious flaws in Bianca, but the model's actually pretty good.
Now, so how are you feeling? Because you had a bit of a disaster with me last time round, didn't you?
Yeah, I know, but it's because I was in a funk and now I'm happy and he's my bro, so we're alright.
Izzy is energetic and, you know, that energy is great to be around, and she came out and she had a shocker last week. I think she was determined to make amends.
Well, I tried hard today because I want to, like, make sure that I earn my place in the house, you know, so I, like, win 100 years.
We got 3 or 4 really good pictures of Izzy today. The jewellery looks amazing, you know, that fulfills the brief, so that's great.
I was totally like in the zone. I wasn't like out of focus, or I wasn't like overthinking too much.
Really sell it for me in your face.
This week they had a posing lesson. That obviously worked a treat for AJ because she came in here, she was really aware of the Pasco's jewellery, making it look amazing. She got a lot of fantastic pictures.
10.
No, I'm just really not convinced about Brianna. It took a long time to get there, and there was a real separation between her and Vinny. She wasn't bringing it together. I just want to get more variety in that expression because it's all been quite similar.
Yeah. I think the photo shoot today was good.
I feel like more confident about this one than I have previously. Hopefully that pulls me through.
I saw that little look. Hey?
No look.
How excited were you this morning when Vinny jumped out of the train?
Just a little bit. A couple of weeks before the shoot, I actually saw Vinny in a magazine, and I was like, wow, he's hot. And like, you know how you just rip pages of hot people out of magazines? Yeah, I did that, and 2 weeks later, he's like on the set.
So Rosanna, don't lean away from him, lean into him.
Okay.
Because if you lean away, it will look like you don't like him.
I think at the start she was a little distracted by Vinny, may have had a little crush, but she took instruction really well, and by the end she nailed it. And that's it, thank you very much.
It's going to be really interesting to go home, look at the posters and be like, oh, I'm modelled with him, you know? I'm modelled with that dude.
The thing about Arihana is that she just offers something different. It's an edgier look, it's a bit more rock and roll, but you know, she has something and it works. I would still love to see a bit more variety from her. It's the same look that I'm getting, but it's a killer look and it works.
Cool. And get him really close. I want your heads really close.
Brigitte is kind of quiet and demure, but she got in there and she really modelled. She modelled beautifully and she got strong pictures and she wasn't afraid of Vinny. She wasn't afraid of being in his space.
Okay, great. I don't want you to look too forced. Maybe if you try putting your arm around Vinny.
She is just getting better and better and she's so photogenic.
And don't be afraid to change it up.
You know, we've had 3 girls give us incredible pictures today. Now we have a competition. Awesome.
Hi girls, it's time for you to meet with the judges. Only 11 of you can go on in the hope of becoming New Zealand's next top model.
Love Sarah! Oh man, that just hurts for one of us.
No one likes Elimination Day, because even though they're still really good friends with whoever's going home.
To be honest, I just can't wait to see my photo.
With Vinny?
Yeah.
I don't think Vinny could take a bad picture.
Oh, Vinny's a babe. If I go home today, I know where I'm going.
If Izzy or I get eliminated and one of us stays, it'll be so different because we keep each other company like 99% of the time, and we laugh together and we just mesh.
If one of us goes, the other one's going to be heartbroken.
Hi girls.
Hi Sarah.
This week you've learned what modelling is really all about. It's about selling. You've had a physical week. You've had to learn how to move those bodies of yours, and in pretty good company. This, of course, is a competition, and judging you, our photo shoot director, Mr. Chris Cicerich.
Hey girls.
Hi. Runway coach and model mentor extraordinaire, Mr. Colin Mathura Jeffrey.
Hi, you little posers.
And speaking of posers, this week, the man behind your moves, choreographer to the stars, Mr. Will Sabin.
G'day, ladies.
Hi. New Zealand's next top model will win representation with my agency, 62 Models, a 1-year contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics, an 8-page editorial and a cover in Clio magazine, your very own Ford Fiesta, and our winner will fly, courtesy of V Australia and Pacific Blue, to Europe, where she will meet with Next Model Management, one of the most influential agencies in the world, in both London and Paris. Let's hope you had a good week. It's time for your individual evaluations. AJ.
Hi.
AJ, this week's photo shoot was about selling the jewellery. It was about Pasco's, it was about the diamond in the rough. We put you with a rough, hot-looking guy. Let's have a look how you did.
Oh my god.
Wow. You look great.
I really like my cheekbones.
AJ, you're the only girl that wore a pair of heels for that shoot. You elevated yourself and it really showed in your body language. You're standing behind one of the most prominent male models in the country and you're still owning the photo. That is a very difficult thing to do. I'm just rapt with your progress this week.
Thank you.
Izzy.
I wanted to apologise for my reaction last week. It might have seemed like I was ungrateful and stuff, but I was just so shocked.
That's very mature. Thanks, Izzy. Before we look at your picture, I'd just like to tell you